Alright, boys. Back with another Red Eye Raw before work, as you can see on the title. I'm streaming this one from my old LG phone, which I typically just use as an alarm clock now. Because my other one's charging, and I figured, what the hell, let's get a new one in before work, a new stream in before work. And also, the old phone was at like 47%, which, isn't bad, but for a whole work day, it's good to have it at 100 just going in, just in case. Because they gotta have me doing busy work from like taking pictures of trailers and stuff. Um, my humidor for my cigars, I think we put too much water in part of it, so like some of the cigars got over humidified, so they're sitting out now, drying out a little bit. But it's our first time using the big humidor. We usually just use the small one, so we're still just getting the hang of that one. Um, but nevertheless, it looks like it's all just water on the wrapper, so some of them just need to dry out a little bit, but most of them were fine. We just moved them to a different part of the humidor. Um, let's see. Yeah, recorded a new rant with Kino last night. That'll be going up later. Just got to edit it. Nice and warm out today, I'll tell you that. Getting close to the summertime. But, yeah, for the most part, nothing too crazy going on. I guess elephant in the room, I did kick Chisu from the server last night. He's still allowed in the YouTube chat, mind you. If he shows up, I'm not going to get rid of him unless he gives me a reason to. And I still like the guy. It's just got me really pissed off yesterday. It's not that big a deal. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, Corbin's been streaming again pretty frequently, so that's been cool. I got this fucking birria ramen from this local place, and they literally just have like, it was like packaged ramen, like instant ramen, and they just threw some fucking meat in there and called it a day. It was pretty good though. Filled me up pretty quick because I also had a quesadilla that I just kind of dipped in it. And they cook it in broth instead of water, so at least there's that. Also, their Dr. Pepper was really fucking good. I don't know why, but their fountain Dr. Pepper was better than I've had in a minute. But, every once in a while it's good to just dust off this phone and give it a shot and make sure it still is working good, right? I bet you if I move it at all, it'll do that glitch where it thinks that it needs to be rotated. And it'll just tell me, rotate device. Um, yeah, first day of the work week today. I'm going to be going in like an hour or two. So there's that. Probably closer to 2 hours, I would imagine. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 2:05. I got to be in by 4:15. So there you go. But yeah, I did some Simpsons hit and run highlights last night. Got those up. Like I said, maybe tonight I'll work on editing that rant Kino and I recorded last night. Yeah, just smoking a White Rascal today. Just one of those, small, cheap Gurkha vanilla cigars. That's what I got going on right now. Um, I do just like being outside. That's another good part about these Red Eye Raws with the current format, right? Because, Red Eye Raw before would always just be filmed in my room. But ever since we switched over to, like, doing it outside with a cigar, it's just nice to be outside. Like, good vitamin D from the sun and whatnot. But, yeah, new, movie recap I'll probably work on soon. I know I keep saying that, but I'll get around to it. Um, Let me see. I'll probably get Game Pass again when I get paid again on Thursday. We'll see. Like I said, got a dentist appointment coming up. A couple other things. There's a cigar thing that comes up that I might be going to at a local cigar shop. So if I go to one of those events, then I might spend a pretty penny there, because I typically do, especially when it's brands that I like. We'll see if I even go to anything like that, though. Let's see. I went to bed hella early last night. Like, I went to bed at like 11:30 or 11:50. And, like, granted, I didn't, like, fully fall asleep until, like, 3, but that's still pretty early for me. Given how fucked my sleep schedule's been lately, falling asleep at, like, 6 or 7. So I went to bed pretty early. Got up at, like, 10 today. I've been up and about since then, so that's been good. Again, it'd be nice if there was some, like, shade right here, just, like, a little bit. If we had some sort of, like, gazebo or pavilion or something. Which I know we plan to build one at some point out here to turn into, like, our own sort of makeshift cigar lounge. It's kind of bullshit that Utah can't have cigar lounges, like proper ones. It's like, fuck you, Clean Air Act. Fucking bullshit. But yeah, from what I understand, yesterday wasn't too bad at work, from what my friend was telling me. Because again, now he works Monday through Thursday, and I work Tuesday through Saturday. Old phone stream. That's right, Horizons. How you doing? Still looks like a 2016 Red Eye Raw, does it? I don't know. I didn't know how much of a difference it would make with the quality, right? Good, yeah. I mean, granted, this wasn't the phone I was using in 2016. It's not that old, although it is an older phone, because it's LG, and LG haven't made phones forever. Me and Corbin did that reaction video. The Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, no, I saw that you did that. Remember, I showed up for the end of it. I haven't watched the video, but I did show up at the end. See, part of the reason I got a new phone instead of this one has shit battery life. That one has way better battery life. We might be more if you want us to do. Okay. Well, again, I don't really have any interest in seeing that show, but noisy birds today. Well, at least Corbin got to play some Halo 2 before his Game Pass expired yesterday. Once me and him get, once we both get Game Pass again, though, we'll do another multiplayer stream. And I'll do some more Walking Dead when that happens. Because again, I don't really plan on buying seasons 3 or 4. I might someday eventually, just so that I don't have to have Game Pass for them. But if I'm gonna get fucking Game Pass anyway to play multiplayer, I might as well just use it, like, play it when I get it then, right? It was cool to just play episode 1 free on a stream so that I could get that out of the way, because I know I had some viewers that really wanted me to start the But I Hate Myself run, right? I wonder, will the connection stay all right? And hey, look, it's doing that orientation glitch that I was saying it would totally do if I even moved slightly. But if I were to, like, sit here, hopefully the connection's still good. Get some shade. I think the gyroscope must be kind of fucked in this old phone, and that's why it does that. Yeah, this is a pretty old Android phone, to be fair, at this point. I don't even know when LG stopped making phones. It was a long time ago. Like, this is probably older than my Samsung Galaxies that I had in the past, right? Yeah, I'll tell you this. I am just thrilled to go back to work today. That's so fun. Isn't that just quirky and fun? And my coworker also won't be there, because he's got to, like, move furniture and shit. So, like, that just means extra work for me today, but hopefully it'll be easy. Really, my job's a piece of cake. It's just a matter of whether or not the fucking Polynesian guy that works there is going to give me any trouble. because he likes to be really fucking lazy, and I have to fucking babysit him and make sure he's fucking working. Some days he's fine. Other like it just really just depends on the day, and I should really just go into it with a neutral mindset where I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna be fine as long as get him busy, right? Just a matter of not letting myself be too fucking irritable when I go in, you know? You know, these white rascals I have smoked at work quite a few times too. It's stupid though. They got rid of like the designated smoking area. So now I just got to do it like out in the yard when I'm setting up trailers. Cuz like we used to have a designated smoking area, and now they don't have that anymore. Yeah, they still got an ashtray by the front door even though we haven't been allowed to smoke by the front door in forever. Like I said, Clean Air Act nonsense is fucking bullshit. Yeah, Corbin was watching some werewolf movie with Jack Nicholson. He was telling me it's really good. It's called like Wolf or something. Um, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm sure he'll have me watch it with him on Tubi or something. It's funny because it has James Spader, I think his name is, the guy who plays Robert California. And Corbin just refers to him as the Lizard King because he can never remember the actor's name. So he just keeps calling him the Lizard King. Kind of reminds me of how back when we started Takeshi Tuesdays, we'd always call Susumu Terajima. We'd call him Michael Jordan. I'm a Michael Jordan. I'm a Michael Jordan. Susumu Terajima is a classic fucking Takeshi collaborative actor. It's him, it's the boy, it's Michael Jordan. I'm a Michael Jordan. You know, there was like some like bootleg fucking fighting game that Vinesauce Joel played forever ago on stream. It might have even just been Mugen or something. Where they had like Michael Jordan in it and he was just called Joden. I do miss the days when I would regularly watch Vinesauce Joel. Now I only watch him every once in a while. It is interesting the different eras of content I consume as well, you know. Hey, what's up, Nicritic? How you doing? But yeah, like I said, I'll probably edit that rant tonight. I'll also be doing some more hit and run highlights coming soon too. I should probably get back into doing some Ape Escape highlights and shit too. But hit and run has been the most easiest one to just do consistently. And I'm getting close to done with it too on the edits. I think. Well, not close, but like I think I'm editing the 7th stream now, and I think there was like 8 or 9 streams in the original playthrough. So getting pretty close, and like it is interesting to see what the distinction between how I edited the highlights when I started doing it versus now. I'm the same. I can go through phases of constantly watching content about certain things and then move on to the next one. Yeah. I like that with content I make too, right? Like the Go Nagai stuff. I haven't done that in a minute, right? Like I'm going to get back to it. I'm still gonna review more Go Nagai stuff. That hasn't been like my fucking sticking interest at the moment. Like right now, as you notice, I've been playing a lot of Hit and Run with the mods and stuff, and also doing the highlights. And also like just recently played through like Road Rage, but I've also got the Walking Dead like videos that I've done. Just a matter of like trying to stay interested in something too, you know. But the random response videos we've just been doing at night has been fun too. Just like we'll be like in the server and I'll just be like, "Hey, we should just do a quick response to this," and then we do it. What's the worst Simpsons episode you've seen? So basic bitch answer would be Lisa Goes Gaga, but I wouldn't even say like for me the one that pissed me off the most was Treehouse of Horror. What was it? Treehouse of Horror 22, the one where Homer becomes like a crippled Spider-Man, and it's not even really like horror at all. That sucked. And didn't he like communicate with farts or some shit too? I was really dumb. That Treehouse of Horror sucked. And it sucks because Treehouse of Horror tend to be some of my favorites, you know? Like my favorite episode of all time is Treehouse of Horror 5, you know, the season 6 one. I'm sure there's worse episodes out there than that though. Like I'm sure like that one where Bart like teams up with some fucking like feminist group and like spray paints, down with the patriarchy or something. Like that one, I'm sure is fucking awful. Or like that one where Lisa falls in a hamper and Bart films it and says hashtag epic sister fail. I've never seen the full episode, but I hate it. I hate that clip. Really, Simpsons to me, like I don't like the whole floating timeline thing as much. Like it didn't bother me, during like the teen seasons. But it's really bothered me, everything post HD. Because that's also when they started just saying fuck you to continuity. Like with the floating timeline, because like one thing that was always consistent was that Marge and Homer went to high school in the 70s. But then in season 19, they're like, actually, it was like the 80s or the 90s, right? And it was a 70s themed prom. And it's like, no, that's not. And like the fact that Homer's a fucking millennial now, like the show should have ended a long time ago. Now Homer was born the exact same time Lisa was supposed to be born. Exactly. Like the show's almost as old as Homer himself, you know? Like that's crazy. Like that's the thing with a floating timeline. And it's funny too, because the floating timeline thing never bothered me as much with like Family Guy. Like I guess it's because Family Guy never really cared too much about continuity. Like they had a little bit here and there, and like they have callbacks and whatnot, and there are some things that are kind of consistent. But Family Guy's never been like as grounded as a show as The Simpsons, right? And then you run to shows that do like the opposite, where like King of the Hill comes back and it like ages the characters up. Not even ages. It doesn't even age them up enough, mind you. It just ages them up a bit. Because like what Bobby's like 21 now, and when it's like he should have been aged up more than that, but whatever. With King of the Hill, honestly, like I just wish it didn't come back. Like I said, when I like shows, I just don't want them to come back. My brothers watched a little bit of the regular show reboot. I haven't seen any of it. It takes place like during the original show or even before in cases, because you know it's the lost tapes, and it's like I don't need that. Regular show is fine as it is. I don't need this new adult version. It's probably gonna be like similar cringe, close enough. You know, there's a regular show reboot. Yeah, there is. It's called Regular Show: The Lost Tapes. It's on Adult Swim. It's like a lot of reboots that come out. Like I don't even care if they're good or not. I just don't watch them. Like the Futurama Hulu reboot, I have never looked at, so I have no idea if it's good or if it's cringe. I just didn't care. And it's funny because Futurama's been rebooted multiple times and been fine. But it's just this last one. I'm like, it had a proper ending. Why bring it back again? You know? Like the only show that reboots constantly that I'm good with is Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, that's just because Beavis and Butthead is kind of a show that's hard to fuck up, you know. Like, granted, they could find a way. Don't you get me wrong. They absolutely could find a way, and there is some stuff in the new series that I do kind of roll my eyes at, but for the most part, it's still just as good. I do like that Beavis and Butthead actually has two continuities, right? Like the old Beavis and Butthead and the young Beavis and Butthead was fine, but it didn't leave much of an impression on me. I think each Futurama reboot is worse than the last one, but they're all fine. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, but it's funny to me. People who like want all the old shows they like to be rebooted will call you nostalgia blind if you don't want it to be rebooted. It's like, no, you're the one obsessing over it and wanting it to come back. If anything, you're the one who's fucking nostalgia blind. You know what I mean? Like, let something that's good just sit, you know? Anyway, I finished my White Rascal, so I'm gonna go ahead and be wrapping this stream up. I'll read this last chat, but what made you roll your eyes in the Beavis and Butthead reboot? Nothing like really too serious. There's just like certain things that seem kind of new agey but like it's never with the characters, so I've never cared, and it's never been like in your face or annoying. Like that's the thing about Beavis and Butthead is it's still consistently funny. And there's just some background characters that I see and I'm like, well, this is definitely current day, right? But Beavis and Butthead is actually still really good at doing like modern day commentary because it's done through the lens of Beavis and Butthead. So it's not like really focused on the commentary, you know? Like the most you get is, that sucks, you know? So it works. But like, you know, there's like Beavis being a K-pop fan and shit like that, which was kind of cringe. But for the most part, I think the show is still really, really good. Like I said, I think that each iteration of Beavis and Butthead has been just as good as the previous. All of Beavis and Butthead is good. But anyway, I think that's probably gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Doodles.